No, then darn.
Motherfucker, why is your skin tone undead?
I know exactly why. I know exactly why,
like,
Woolie.
I'm trying.
I know exactly why.
Why?
So I remember you and Paige had a conversation about
God.
this like 6 years ago.
I'm trying.
Where you were just starting to set up your home streaming setup. And she was like, oh, you got to use more purples and you got to use more of these colors because lighting black skin is different.
Yes.
Well, you have set this place up to light black skin exclusively.
Yes, correct.
which means that I am now the recipient of the usual lighting conundrum.
On the other side of things. Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this house has been tuned for black skin. Tuned for lean.
Or at least darker skin than mine.
Yeah, no, it is okay. I'm working at it live.
There's not a whole lot you're going to be able to do.
Audio listeners, if you are tuning in and you're a bit confused, yeah, Pat's sitting on the couch.
I'm touching Woolie right now.
Physically.
I'm touching him. In fact, I can even get inside the.
I would rather
can't
you
reach.
can't
Okay,
actually.
well,
You can't.
All right, we're not going to do that.
No, but there it is, and
it's good to see you again, man.
it's good to see you, man.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
You look great.
Thank you.
I look the same. But I got this cute baby
you
now.
look like a dad, bro.
Isn't it weird? I didn't change.
Okay, no, but actually,
Yeah.
your arms are jacked.
Dude, the baby's heavy.
Because
baby's like
you're-
20 pounds.
You're doing like deadlifts and overhead and curls and all that in form of baby.
Yeah, because
constantly.
we came in and baby started to get a little fussy, just a little bit. And I'm like, all right, give me him. So I lift him over my head to do pizza time. And I start going like behind the head curls with baby, which he loves.
That is an exercise.
It's his favorite.
Man. Yeah, no.
It's a curse that I've placed on myself because I was doing that at like I'm a new dad, and so I want to do stupid shit with the baby. I want to do like cool shit, like throw the baby and cool shit. And Paige is like, don't fucking throw the baby.
Yeah.
So
fair. Mm-hmm.
then you see the day. You see the day that the baby's neck muscle kicks in, and the baby can manifest his neck muscles,
Hold his head up,
and you're like, okay, now we can spin the child.
Right.
Now we can hold the child straight up. And as every day he gets stronger, now we can do more stupid shit. But all that stupid shit becomes his favorite shit.
Yeah.
And all his favorite shit is stuff that I'm like having more and more trouble doing every single day unless my arms get big.
But now he needs it more and more, so you gotta get that Goron build.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, as people have pointed out in the live chat, you can probably hear the tiny man downstairs right now. He's hanging out with Paige and Punch Mom right now.
Little guy.
Being a cute little guy.
Mm-hmm.
So apologies if he's just the cutest guy in the world and makes you want to get your girlfriend pregnant.
I mean, that, like the stated goal. Yeah. Yeah, no, man. It's a wild one. I feel like well, anyway, there's thoughts on that.
Yeah.
That'll come eventually.
So I was so meeting you is incredible, Woolie. Like, I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad to see Punch Mom again. Giving the baby to my dad and my mom that's A+. That's like, oh, because my mom was like trying not to ugly cry.
So that, like, I feel as if that is a like life checkmark moment is completing, right? A circle of life type thing is actually occurring where you're like, here is what we are all trying to do here on this planet.
I got to hang out with my nephew for the first time in a couple of years, and my nephew wanted to hang out with the baby, which is great because he's 12. And 12 is a weird age where you're all weird and gangly, and you're not super excited to hang out with babies.
New smells and weird sounds.
But he was chilling. He wanted to chill with my baby.
Okay.
And I got to see my parents' horribly deformed little dog that I didn't know they let get that fat.
Oh, okay. Although, to be fair, there's...
It's so fucking...
So, here's the thing, though. Like, there's 12 as we remember it.
Yeah.
And now there's TikTok 12.
Yeah.
And TikTok 12 is like a little more attention everywhere, a little more, like I literally, we were talking to someone who like was a teacher that was like basically talking about how like attention spans
kids these days,
but like actually like
they're fucking crazy.
It's wild how like the if you can't teach with a little Minecraft or Roblox clip above your head and some soap being cut at the bottom.
So
then
like,
were you even trying?
I'll give props to my sister. It doesn't look like she has allowed the iPads to annihilate my nephew's brain.
Cool.
Because like he hung out with the family, and then at one point when we're talking about all our boring old people shit, he like just went to a different room to chill on his phone, and then he came back after like 20 minutes.
Okay.
To like rejoin and like chat.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, this is better than I was doing when I was his age.
Yeah, okay.
But the other thing...
And you didn't drop a look who decided to come out of their cave?
Oh, fuck that. No, because, like, you know, you look around, you're like, oh, where's the nephew? And my mom's like, I don't know. He probably went to be by himself somewhere. You leave him alone. And, like, the whole family's like, yeah, leave him alone. And it's like, oh, that's great. Because my grandparents didn't do that shit. My grandparents were like, you bring Patrick out here, you gotta be with the family, came all this way. I was like, oh my God, it's the fucking worst. But here's the kicker. I was so me and Paige were so fucking stoked. There's a kid's on his phone playing a phone game. And we're like, hey kid, what are you into? What do you like to play? And he's like, oh, I'm this and this and this. It's like, so I'm really into Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Hey.
And Paige just go, oh yeah, no, we know Sheena.
Yeah.
He's like, what? He's like, oh yeah, no, she's a friend of ours. Absolutely. He's like, what? Wait, really?
That's awesome.
And like all of a sudden the whole dynamic of talking to the nephew just fucking inverts.
Yes. I had that recently. So we went to visit some family as well when we were seeing my nephews exactly and then nieces. And like, yeah, nephew is about like maybe 11 or so. You got to be 11 or at least at this point.
Okay, so pretty much the same as what
around
I'm
the same
about.
Exactly. And like really smart kid, always fun and like, lots of good chats and stuff. But like I remember just every time we'd see him, it'd be a little bit more like he'd come over and at first he was into Roblox and then he's like, so I've been getting into Dragon Ball. And I was like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, of course you are.
And like his friends are kind of doing it as well. And like they're getting like, he's in the form of just kind of like YouTube clips and like sort of just like moments on,
That's how we all got into Dragon Ball.
But that's what, yeah. And so like the most recent hangout, there was like, and then of course like he'd be like, oh, you're like YouTube. He wants to do YouTube as well. Of course.
Of course he does.
That's the new astronaut.
And then you give them the speech about don't let the kid do it.
But like so then went over to their place and he was like, yeah, so me and my friends actually we started working on like our own manga.
Okay.
And then like I started drawing and stuff and everything. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, back in my day, I did too. And yeah, like here's a couple pages of what I used to work on. Here's the robot I drew, and he kind of went like, oh shit. Oh, like you are doing all the things that I wanted to do already, and then like a bit later, like he was kind of like sword fighting and then playing around or whatever and like doing it because it's just katas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, here, let me show you something cool. You put the sword back in the sheath. And then you can draw.
Oh my fucking God.
And he was like, oh, like samurai stuff. And I was like, yeah, I understand, And I was like, and he's like, oh shit. I'm like, oh yo,
you're infecting your family with cringe, man.
I became I'm the cool uncle, bro. Like I became
kicks ass, man.
It's like legitimately like, okay, I want to draw this. I want to draw. You've already done that. I want to do YouTube. You're currently doing that. And all and like Dragon Ball, and I'm like, oh yeah, who's your favorite, right? Oh yeah, did you see that? And like I'm like, we have Dragon Ball in common, right? That's because like that's exactly. And
that'll just go forever.
So they're
not gonna get out of Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh fuck, I am officially in like cool uncle territory. I'll take it. I'll take it while I got it.